Okay, sorry about that. Gotta love the live feed. So I was gonna focus on legs, so quads, hip flexors, IT band, get a little bit more in depth with the hamstrings a little bit. But remember, with foam rolling, always listen to your body. Foam rolling can be incredibly painful. That myofascial release can hurt a lot. So if you need to switch sides more often than I do, absolutely do it. And a lot of times you have to breathe through the pain in order for that muscle to stretch and for it to feel better. But again, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Not a problem. This is where it's hard for me because I can't see you. So just go with what feels the best. Mild discomfort if you need it. It doesn't have to be excruciating. So I want to start with the hips tonight. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I'm on my roller. I have both cheeks on the roller. Hands are back behind me. Cross the ankle on the knee. I don't care which leg, but whatever leg is up, that's the side you need to lean into. Okay? You're looking for those sore spots. So I right away am going down onto my elbow to make it more intense. You don't have to. You can find what is the best feel-good pain for you. So again, just hold, move around. You can move up, you can move down, you can move more to the side to find what's sore. Everybody's going to be different. So again, when you find that hot spot, that knot, and it's hot, stay on it and just breathe. It's that deep exhale that sends that chemical reaction through your body to help stretch it back out. So I'm going to go a little bit farther to the side. Let me turn this way so you can see me better. There we go. Oh yeah, so good. Keep breathing. And even here, so my leg's not crossed, but my knee is turned out, I can still hit that piriformis. It's good. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. If you wanna switch with me, great. If not, stay there. Not a problem. So again, ankle on the knee. That leg is the side you roll into. I'm gonna shift that way so you guys can see again. Whew. It's a good thing to roll on a Wednesday night, right? We all need this. I need it. Whew, love it. So again, focus on that breathing. When you have that grimace, you know you're doing it right. That's good. And it's super common too to have one side hurt more than the other. Know that that's normal and that that's okay. We just need to try to bring that balance back into the body through the myofascial release with the roller. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's go right into the IT band. So up on the side of your hip, your hips are stacked. You can have both hands on the floor for balance, and you're literally rolling right down the seam. So don't let the hip fall back. Try to stay straight up, and you're just rolling, oh wow, from the hip towards the knee. Hold when it hurts. You may only roll 1/4 of an inch. That's great. Stay there. Just stay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. There we go, starting to release a little bit. And as it starts to go, it's like that muscle just melts over the foam roller, and then you find a new sore spot. So, yay! Yep, and then just shift, find a new spot. Stay there, breathe into it. Awesome. Okay, who's ready to switch sides? Very much so. Okay, take it over. Again, stack those hips. You're square. Oh. This side definitely hurts more than the other side. Oh man. That's it. Find those spots, breathe into it. And when they're hot, they can be hot. Let me scoot down so I don't roll out of the, there we go. Breathe with me. Try to let that roller do the work. Let the roller press into that fascia. Relax your feet, relax your legs. Easier said than done, but that's the fastest way to get it to stretch back out. Keep breathing. The side's almost gone. Nope. Oh. There we go. Okay. Moving into the inner thigh. So the best way to foam roll the inner thigh is you're going to be on your stomach facing me. So I have my roller parallel to my body, and I'm going to bring my leg up. So my knee comes up onto the roller, and it's, you might not be able to see, but I try to bring your knee as close to parallel to your hip as you can. If you don't have the range of motion, that's okay. You can have it lower, but it's just going to be more intense. Once it's up, if you need to deepen it, straighten the leg. And then from here, you're going to wiggle your whole body towards the roller so that you roll from the knee up to the hip. Actually, I'm going to go back because it hurts more at my knee. Again, finding those sore spots. If you want to play with the muscle and what you're rolling, rotate your foot down. So toes to the floor hits more quad, and then rolling your heel to the floor hits more by the hamstring. And you may have one that's really, really hot and one that doesn't hurt at all. We're just trying to find what's sore right there and stay there. Breathe into it when you find it. Depending on what movements or exercises or work you have, all different muscles will tighten. So listen to your body, find that sore spot and see if you can't get it to release. The thing that's kind of cool about the inner thigh is you may have knee pain and it's coming from a tight inner thigh. So you can release that. You don't even know that it's caused from your inner thigh. And all of a sudden that knee pain can go away. So this one can be tricky to help release that. It's kind of like you hit the IT band, you hit the inner thigh. Let's get it all stretched out. Take all sorts of pressure away from the knee here. And again, if you can relax your foot, I should have worn like bright colored socks, but the more you can relax your foot and your leg, the more the weight of your leg presses onto the roller. It hurts more, but it will release faster. So ultimately that's what we're going for, is that relaxed, oh man, position. Okay, I can't take anymore. I'm switching sides. Feel free to switch. So again, put the roller next to you, parallel to your body, and then you're going to bring the knee up. Once the knee is up, if you need to deepen it, straighten the leg. And then again, just shift around, roll around. You can rotate, oh, let me scoot over just a little. You can rotate the toes down. You can rotate the heel down. For me, it's definitely toes down that is super sore. But yeah, keep breathing. Relax that foot. Oh man. Anything we can do while we're stuck at home and we can't see those massage therapists and acupuncturists and stuff like that, this will all help kind of keep that balance until we can get back. So keep rolling with me. Oh, there we go. And then again, to deepen it, scoot your whole body towards the roller. Just kind of wiggle across the floor, finding a new spot. So good. Hurts so good. think I said this last time, but I have a lot of people who are like, are you sure that this pain is okay? Is it supposed to hurt this bad? It really is normal, and it's unfortunately what we have to go through to help relieve that and to release it the fastest. So again, if it's too much, ease off of it. That's okay. Switch sides more often. That's a great way to help that too. It's always better the second time you foam roll a side. So if we were to go back and do that first side again, it would be easier. Which I always encourage you to do at home. We're not going to do that tonight just because of time, but I definitely encourage you to do that on your own, just so you can feel how fast those muscles and that tissue will stretch. Okay, we're going to do quads next. I'm going to go sideways so you guys can see what the position is, but we're going to go from the hip down towards the knee. And just like the inner thigh, when you're on your quads, if you turn your feet out or turn them in, you're going to hit different parts of that leg. So play with it. Try it. Try different areas. Try different foot positions. More this way. Here we go. Okay, so starting at the hip. Oh, I don't even need to turn out. Just stay right there. Now, a couple things. When you roll your quads, I don't want you to feel your low back. So pull that belly button up off the floor. Activate that core to help support you. And then again, try to relax your legs. This is really hurting a lot. So good. Good workouts this week. Oh man. And again, you can always do one leg at a time too, if it's too much to do both. Keep breathing. Try to get that muscle to just melt onto your roller. Let the roller do the work for you. Oh man. And a lot of times your arms will give out before your legs. Like you could keep rolling your legs, but your arms or your shoulders are shaking from holding yourself up. That's normal too. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shift more to the outer thigh on this side. Yep, there it is. Oh. Breathe, breathe. Relax your feet. I can feel them tensing. Relax that down. You got this. Keep going. Keep breathing. I just tell myself I'm going to feel better when I'm done. I always do. It's worth a few minutes of pain. Holy cow. Wow, that is so super tight. So again, you can roll all the way down to the knees. You can turn the toes in. You can turn the toes out. Just hold on those hot spots where it hurts. Ooh, right there at the knee, that's sore too. Okay, we're going to talk hip flexor for a minute, and then we're going to come back to quads. So the hip flexor, right at the crease of the hip, so where you have that flexion there, the easiest way with a roller this size is to take the edge of your roller and you're going to put it right in the crease. So I'm going to scooch back, and I'm only going to do one leg at a time because you want that hard edge right where the hip folds. So from here, again, if you manipulate your leg, let me turn this way just a little so I can show you. So I'm here. If I manipulate my leg in and out and my knee is bent, that I can find, like I feel that in my hip flexor. It's super, super tight today. So I can hold that. It's kind of a wonky position with my leg, but it's super effective where the roller is at my hip. If it feels better to straighten it out, absolutely straighten it out. If you want to roll it up a little bit or roll, you can roll more to the side, just a little, that's okay. But hold Hold it and breathe into it. Yeah. Oh man. You guys feeling that one? I feel that one a lot. Okay, I'm gonna switch sides. So just take the roller all the way over. Other hip, other side of the roller. Tuck that right into the crease. And found that one in no time. So again, I'm going to turn just a little so you guys can see better. There we go, right in the hip. I'm going to do that kind of external rotation with my knee bent, and then I can really find that. And then just breathe. Relax your shoulders. Keep those abs in. Breathe, breathe. Let's get those hip flexors to release. Hip flexors, if you can stretch the hip flexors out, because they attach at the lower vertebrae, it can take huge pressure off of your back as well. So this is a good stretch to do every day. If you can take a few minutes and roll those hip flexors, your psoas, your iliopsoas, it's good. That's what we want. Take pressure off of the back. Okay, now we're going to go back to the quads, but I want to specifically roll. There's 4 muscles in the quads, and we're going to roll the vastus lateralis. So you have your IT band that goes right down the seam of your pant. We're just off to the side. So not straight on the side, but right in the middle. So as we do this, I'm only on one side. If you want to start at your IT band and then just shift forward a little bit, so I have my foot down, you're going to shift forward and roll. So again, slightly different than straight on quads and different, it's not IT band. So we're going to roll that all the way down, going towards the knee. Hold when it hurts. So again, just a different area, different spot. If you can stack your legs, that makes it way more intense. Go for it. I totally support that. But it sometimes can be too much. So if you need to come off that, just bring that top leg back down and you're good. Oh, man. That's it. That's the spot. Remember that, vastus lateralis. Such an awesome name for a muscle. And sometimes too, like I can feel my muscle, it's fighting me on the roller. So it's trying to relax, but then it tightens back up. And you can feel it kind of do this like back and forth game. And then all of a sudden you'll feel it, it'll just go. And it's like this huge sigh of relief when you feel that length, that stretch come back into your muscle. But it can take weeks and months of foam rolling before you finally get that release to happen. If it happens the first time foam rolling, that's fantastic, but not common. So keep rolling with me and we'll get there. As I get lower, closer to my knee. And a lot of times too, the connective tissue, the muscles down by the knee hurt more where it connects down there. That's normal as well. The insertion points at the knee. All right, I gotta switch sides. So again, we're not IT band and we're not straight on the front of the quad. If you want to start at the IT and then just shift slightly forward, that's it. There it is. Found that one right away. Breathe, breathe. Again, if you want to stack it, that makes it quite a bit more intense. That's great, I'll take it. But it's totally optional. Anyone else's shoulders starting to shake? Definitely feeling my arms too. That's good. Gonna have those nice plank arms. Oh, there we go. Breathe. And then then just slowly take your time as you roll towards the knee. Oh, right there, right down by the knee. That is so sore. It's either laugh or cry. I'm gonna laugh. Oh. There we go. Oh, okay. Let's hit the calves for a minute. So again, rolling from the knee all the way down to the ankle. I'm going to keep sideways so you guys can see better. If you want to lift up, that can make it more intense. Like I said, my arms are giving out faster than my legs today. So I'm going to stay down on my butt. Now to make it more intense from here, I'm just going to cross my one leg over, and the weight of my other leg helps put enough pressure that I don't have to lift up off my roller. And then just try to find those sore spots. So same rule applies. If you're straight on, or you want to turn the feet out, or turn it in, you hit slightly different parts of the gastrocnemius and the soleus. And the calves can be tricky because you'll find, like I'm literally rolling over a knot, and I can feel this, like, you might actually be able to see it, that little like thunk. You're trying to hold on that. You want to hold where it's tight, and it's like a rope going down that muscle. You want that to stretch, which easier said than done. Oh, there we go. Just hold and breathe. Yeah, that's so good. So let's talk calf muscles for a minute. The upper muscle, the one that you can see that gives you that like definition shape right there, that's called your gastrocnemius. The other muscle that's underneath it a little bit and lower comes down right here. That's called your soleus. Now the reason we want to stretch our soleus, I know so many people right now who have plantar fasciitis. The soleus attaches to the Achilles tendon, and the Achilles tendon, take off my sock here, attaches at your heel. So all of this comes down and it manifests as that heel pain. So if you can get that muscle here to stretch, it can totally take the pressure off of your heel. So by foam rolling that soleus and the gastrocnemius, it can help huge with plantar fasciitis. I should do a whole rolling section on just that. I'm going to do that. We're going to plan that because there are so many people who have it and struggle with it and have it for years and don't know what to do or how to get it better or how to fix it. And if I can give you the tools to do it at home with your foam roller or a little ball, a tennis ball, I'm going to do that. We're going to fix the feet here. So again, as I roll this leg, I'm rolling more to the side. That's really sore on me today too. So it's all good. Whatever you need to do, roll it. And if you can, hold on those knots, hold on the hot spots. Okay, I'm going to switch legs. And I'm going to switch sides too so you guys can still see. So again, from the knee, down towards the ankle. I'm going to cross it over so I don't have to hold myself up off the floor. There's a big old knot right there. And that upper part of my calf, that gastrocnemius. Ooh, yeah. Keep breathing. And again, roll down towards the ankle. And if you need to turn the leg out or turn the leg in, you can find all those new sore spots. And slowly working down towards your ankle. And always remember to breathe when it hurts. And it can be different from leg to leg, side to side. Again, that's super normal. I'm going to start going down more into that soleus, so the lower part of my leg, down by my ankle. Oh, yeah. Yows. And on this one, I'm actually trying to really push. You can do that too. That's fine. Or not. Sometimes just holding is enough. Yeah, I can feel it as I get down towards my ankle, where that soleus attaches and becomes part of that Achilles tendon. Really tight on this side. It wasn't so bad on the other side, but I can feel a big old knot right there. And again, if we have a knot like that and we can get it to stretch back out and lengthen where it's supposed to be, again, that's where it takes all the pressure off of your foot so that you can walk and sleep and stand without that foot pain. I'm super familiar with plantar fasciitis, and it's not fun. And luckily I know how to release it, how to stretch it. So we are going to share that. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. But a lot of times with plantar fasciitis too, it takes work every single day. You have to do stretches every single day. Even if it goes away, you want to stay on top of those stretches and continue to do them, or there's a really good chance it's going to come back because everything just tightens back up. So you got to keep it lengthened. Okay, now the last one we're going to do are the shins. So before I get you into the position for this one, I will tell you, if you have never foam rolled your shins, it's going to hurt a lot. So ease into it. You can control how much weight and how much pressure you put on your roller. Super effective. If you get shin splints and stuff like that, it's amazing to help it. Again, I'm going to stay sideways. Think of your quadruped. So your hands are on the floor, and you start with the roller at your knees. Abs are in, support your back, and you're just gonna slowly roll in. Ouch. Okay, that's as far as I can go. So just barely below my knees is so sore. Just hold. If you need to go off it, roll off it, that's okay. You can roll back on it. But again, the goal is to get all the way down to the ankles and then all the way back. Oh, so sore. Again, breathe. It's been a long time since I've rolled my shins. I probably shouldn't admit that. But knowing how this feels, guaranteed I'll be doing this more just to help that feel better. So good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the legs, the hips, the hip flexors, keep rolling. Do these every day. Breathe into it. That's key. And thank you for joining me. Until next time, keep using your roller, and we're going to keep moving through the body. You guys have a great night.